Hey y'all, let's go on an adventure. So, just got back from Las Vegas day before yesterday. Man, I'm exhausted. Spent 4 days there. Watched my son get married. My son lives in Michigan, and at 32, he finally got married. And because he lives in Michigan and Shelly and I live in Kentucky, we don't get to see him that much. And normally we go to Michigan every year, but since we have a new grandbaby, we ended up going to Utah instead this time. Um, and he loves Vegas, so he got married in Vegas, and I got to meet his new wife for the first time at the wedding. It was in a small chapel, and they had a little 2 hour reception afterwards, good food, and like I said, got to see my boy get married. Um, those of you who have never been to Vegas, you need to go. It is awesome. Shelly and I had a great time. We stayed at the Flamingo. We were right on the strip. And it just seems like all day long and all night long, it's just constant. There's people everywhere, street performers. We hit the casinos, and we actually ended up a little bit up. No, we're not rich, but we came home with more gambling money than we took, just a little bit. Shelly was up more than I was. But we casino hopped. We checked out all the shopping there. I mean, there's tons of shops, and like I said, the casino's always fun. Overall, Vegas was a great experience, and Shelly and I are definitely going to go back. We might make it a yearly thing. We'll see. But had a great time. Great time. By the way, Madame Tussauds Wax Museum there is fantastic. That was probably the most fun I had was at the Wax Museum. It was great. Anyways, it's good to be home. As much as I enjoyed Vegas, I was so tired and I was so ready to come home. And it was like we got home, unpacked, bam, right to bed, out cold. I didn't sleep much there. All right. Anyways, today's beer comes to us from Fort Collins, Colorado. New Belgium Brewing, and it's their Voodoo Ranger series. And I have had a couple of the Voodoo Rangers, a couple of the different ones, but not this one. This is called Juice Force, and it is a hazy IPA. While we were in Vegas, we were at one of the casinos, sitting at the bar with my son. He was waiting to go get ready for his wedding, and his soon-to-be bride was actually getting her makeup and hair and all that stuff done, so he had a couple hours to kill. So we sat at the bar, and I believe he ordered like a chocolate martini, and my wife ordered her usual, one of her girly drinks or whatever. I know that sounds sexist. No, she drinks like Malibu and pineapple's her favorite. And I got, excuse me, a local IPA. And I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. I just asked the bartender if he had any IPAs on tap, and he said he had a local hazy IPA. And so I'm like, you know what? Give me a pint of that. And it was delicious, and I wish I could remember the name of it because it was so good. And what's funny is my wife doesn't drink beer at all. She's not a beer drinker. She doesn't really like it. If we're out in the pool and I have a beer and it's really ice cold, she'll take a drink out of it. But for the most part, she don't like it. Well, she's like, let me have a sip of that. So I gave her a sip of it, and she's like, that's really good. I taste grapefruit. There's grapefruit in your beer. I'm like, it's called a hazy IPA, honey. And she actually liked it. She said, I would drink this. All right. So, in honor of my wife, Shelly, discovery of IPA, hazy IPAs in Vegas, we're going to try one today. Okay, here we go. New Belgium Brewing, Fort Collins, Colorado, Juice Force IPA. And it is hazy. Let's try it out. Oh, I can smell it already. Here we go. Hmm. One more. And the verdict is, we like this one. Um, you can taste the grapefruit. Maybe a little more grapefruit than I would have liked, but it's still not over the top. It's still within the boundaries of flavor of a well blended IPA blend flavor. It's got the citrusy taste, hint of bitterness on the back end, but not overly bitter. Um, yeah, yeah, it's kind of hoppy, but it's got a good flavor to it. So yeah, New Belgium, Voodoo Ranger, Juice Force, Hazy IPA. Two thumbs up. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Anyways, um, if you'd like to subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell. Feel free. Um, if you don't want to do any of those things, that's fine too. I get it. This type of content isn't for everybody. Um, and I do this for fun. It's a hobby. I don't get paid. I've said this before. I buy it, try it, let you know what I think about it. I bought it, I tried it, I liked it. All right. That being said, thank you for watching, and keep drinking the good stuff. We'll see y'all real soon. Have a great day.